That's crazy. That's crazy. Mm. Well, woo, truce in the building. Come to the live stream. I don't, I think I'm gonna just talk because I don't even think nobody really gonna be. It's early in the morning. Maybe a few people work, but video probably for more. So I'll get the gist of no pun intended. The gist. I'll get the bread and butter of what this video is about out early, and then as people come into the live stream, I'll talk. So if you watching this as a replay, don't worry. I'm gonna just pretty much give you a summary of what I'm talking about. We'll talk with some people as they come in. Hold on one second. And that just I said, just give me one quick second. Real quick before I start though, it's awful strange how it's strange because my dad called me yesterday and was talking to me about how he heard the term blockchain. Somebody was talking to him about blockchain. I was like, man, wow, fine. All right, let's how about Daily Ground was good, man. What up, though? Turn the volume up. Hold on. Is that better? That better volume? Mic check. Maybe it's not close to my mouth. Good. The volume good? Calling me Slim, man. Who is that? Who know that name, man? Daily Grind. Don't make me right click on you, man. Who is that? Dropping my government nickname. Anyway, if you know if you know the name Slim, then you might not even be in the crypto. Unless you're a select few. Anyway, it don't matter. So basically, let me go ahead and drop this for the people that's gonna watch this on the replay. Um, so for those that know what's going on with Steem, like in depth, then this is gonna be a this is gonna be a oh Cheeto. Oh, what's up, man? God damn. I didn't even know you followed me here, man. What up, man? Hey, look, we're supposed to be a bike week right now, but you know how that went down. What's up, man? Damn. How you been, bro? Been alright? I go live on you should check out my live streams I do on Facebook. I go live every Friday at 8 p.m. on Facebook, man. We have a good time, man. We come in. Well, last time they turned into a political session, but this tomorrow we gonna really, they be in there drinking and having a good time. So you'll see. Look for my live stream tomorrow on Facebook, man. That's a really good. A lot of the old local legends and stuff was in there having a good time, just talking shit and cracking jokes. But until they turn it political. Oh, let me do this for the rewatch people because it's early. Not a lot of people. You've been sub for over 6 months. I appreciate that. Thank you. Didn't know that. So for the rewatch people, let me get the facts out the way. Now, what I'm about to start talking about, you probably have you don't even care, but so I'm mostly talking about crypto over here. But basically, so the people that know about what's going on with Steam, this is probably not new news to you, but basically, as you all know, there's been this war right between Steam and Hive, and I guess Justin's son. Well, I don't know. I'm hearing that he said he ain't had nothing to do with it either way. Basically, there was a hard fork, and when they hard forked, they basically took the steam power away from a lot of the old witnesses. Well, Justice Sun allegedly had did this to try to like it was like a tit for tat, and but somehow it got sent to the Community 321 account, which you see on the screen right here. And what this account did was somebody that had the private keys to this account, or it could be Justice Sun, but somebody that had the keys to this account sent 23 million Steem that was hard forked or took from the witnesses and sent it to Bitrix. Now this is groundbreaking news here. You know what I'm saying? Now Hive, I still haven't got my Hive airdrop. Okay, still have not gotten my Hive airdrop, but I'm not really worried about that because I already saw a post where it was saying I was gonna get my Hive airdrop. So here's my name right here, and basically, one of the first posts from Hive.io was saying that it says, yeah, we discussed the initial airdrop exclusion list, community feedback, and proposals, and that an error had been found in the distribution code over the course of a week. The script has been reviewed in depth by a number of developers, blah, blah, blah. Basically, it was some kind of error in the code, and I'll show you that. Basically, the error was that a no vote or something like that caused it to think or, you know, put those accounts as a vote for one of Justin's. Basically, error, and I'll show you that in the code here in a second. But it says that these accounts will be corrected automatically, and the community does not need to make any vote. Now, whoever's watching me live, sending me a text message right now. If that's somebody that's watching me live, sending me a text message, it's gonna go off on you. I text earlier. Um, yeah. So these accounts will be corrected automatically, and the community does not need to make any vote. So based on this, to my understanding, and here's my name right here, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to make a proposal. I don't have to do anything, and it's due to an error in the script why I was excluded from the airdrop. Makes sense because I remember when it all went down, and I thought I had the right. I thought I had the right votes in. So here's the original script error. It was right here, and basically you can see right here where it says this is the wrong output. Somehow the API returns it as voting no one, but it's actually voting the socks or the sock puppets, which right here. So right here. So here's my name in the code, and these are the witness votes that I did. And you see right here that the sock votes is what they excluded, what they programmed, what they have in here for you to identify as. There's no sock votes, but somehow that no vote made me get excluded. So that's what I found. You know, that's the research I did out. So I'm not as far as my Hive airdrop. I'm going to wind up getting the Hive airdrop on the next hard fork. Until then, you know, I almost powered down to. Oh, and that's another thing. The Steem hard fork. Not only did it do this with this 23 million Steem, they also changed the power down time. So they changed it from 13 weeks to 4 weeks, right? Which is like mind blowing, right? So hold on, let me see. So you have to retract that message, man. They know what it is. But you know, so when they did the hard fork, they changed it the power down time, and I went in today to test it, Go to my account and look up, my transactions on my, inputs on the blockchain. You'll see I did a whole bunch of power ups and power downs. I did that to test to see, what did, how does this work and like, what did they change? What up, Bitcoin Jake? Appreciate the like. So first I went in and I tried to, I powered down because I usually power down. I usually power down like the overlay, like the 240. I usually keep my steam power at 50 steam power, and I just keep the steam that I earn liquid by powering down just small amounts. But I went in and I tried to power down just to 240, and when I input that to power down and activated it was different because and what winds up happening. The problem here is that they haven't changed it on the Steam website to where when you input that calculation of how much you want to power down. So if you want to power down 240, you got to times that by 13. Normally, that'll give you 3,120. But if you put that into Steam, it's basically it's a mismatch. When you put that in and what it actually does when you actually hit power down. So after trying that multiple times, trying to figure out the right numbers to use or whatever, I finally realized that it was just because of a mismatch that you could just still put in what you want. And I wound up doing 140 because that's about what I earn every week. I should have just powered down to 240, but whatever. Maybe I'll change it. I don't know. But my initial reaction too, I was kind of like, man, you know what? I should just power. I actually clicked to power down everything. I clicked the full power down just because I was like, for a split second, I was like, man, I'm tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the drama, I don't know where this shit going, but my plan has never really been to power down until I feel like we're coming up on the alt season run. And even then, I may not even power down because, I look at the steam power as the engine to produce the revenue. I'm saying the fact that I have that steam power gives me the ability to more easily produce the revenue of earnings, right? So it's like, why mess with that? Like, don't touch that. And this is on Hive too. Once I get my airdrop, I plan to do it the same way. Like, don't power down there's really no need to power down that steam power until there's some type of inclination that we're going on a straight up alt run. You know what I'm saying? Then maybe power down. And the only reason to power down then is to send it to something stable, like a stable coin, and wait for a drop so I can acquire more on the drop, on the long term bear market drop. That's my long term plan. It's never the goal to leave this type of community, but it's just to try to acquire more of it. So, if I get, if we get a pump, we get $5, $9, $27, whatever, you know, start liquidating the steam power, liquidate it and transfer it for a stable coin. Um, that will be done with the only intensive purposes is to re up on the bear market. But yeah, still a lot of bugs going on. And then it makes me think too. It's like okay, it's like man, like you never know where these projects is gonna go. Like I know Steam is in trouble right now. Like it's a big drama and stuff like that. But you don't never know where it's gonna go. You don't never know what Hive is gonna do. I mean, pretty much the bulk of everybody that was a driving force behind Steam is now on Hive. So Hive is really Steam now. With if you pull the curtain up, you know what I'm saying. Hive is really Steam because you can change platforms, you can change coins, you can change a few things, but still the same people. You know what I'm saying. So you go to Hive and like on Hive, I mean their trending page looks way different. It's like Justice Son thwarted. You know what I'm saying. Justice Son gets wrecked. You know what I'm saying. Um, I just had deja vu from something, man. I remember when I first got on Steam, somebody was talking about something, and it had to do something with Tron, and this is way back, way before. I wish I could remember. Anyway, but yeah, so basically, Justice Son, there, right now it's the impression that Justice Son was going to take away all the Steam power from these guys, and somebody got a hold of it and sent it to Bitrix in the hopes that Bitrix would rightfully put it into the hands of the original owners. What up, ENJ? Yeah, you know, I figured when I did this live stream, I figured you'd be one of the few people that was up and awake right now. Because I see sometimes when I first wake up, you be up live streaming and stuff like that. I appreciate you stopping through. What's up, man? ENJ in the building. I wish I could do my little. I need like a how. Shout out to to the champ, man. Champagne Crypto, man. He be having the sound things, booms and all that. But I don't got that. I don't want to jock his style either. But I'm gonna come with something, man. Okay, anyway. I'll do that later because like he lame. But all right.
Perfect.
Okay, there you go. So yeah, man. So you know, and I know a bunch of people gonna be in the comment section like, oh, just sell everything. This Steem is trash, it's garbage, Hive is shit, it's garbage, it's trash. You know, no matter what you talk about, it's always gonna be an opposing force, no matter what coin you pick. So I mean, I'm ready for that. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to come on and talk about this because um, this is breaking news. And you know what? I'm sitting here and for a minute I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, they about to. I'm like, this war is gonna fuck up both sides. I'm like, they keep it up, man. Hive and Steem gonna take a hit. Like in a minute, everybody gonna be like, man, fuck it. You know. And then I'm thinking in the future, I'm like, okay, this is one thing I wanted to get off my mind. You know. And yes, people on Hive, they will give me shit for this, and vice versa, whatever. But my opinion. I have to think realistically too, you know. Like right now, it's crazy how all this is happening right now when everybody has their back and their eyes turned away from crypto. And remember what I mean when I say everybody. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about the person that's watching this video within this time frame this week. Because if you're watching this video right now, you're a diehard crypto. You've been in crypto, either that or you're a follower that, you know, you just know me. But right now, the world does not have the eye on crypto. We know when the world has the eye on crypto because the prices pump, shit goes parabolic, and everybody and their mama is coming to you talking about crypto and asking you about cryptocurrency. But right now, the eye is not on crypto. And when the people, when the eye gets back on crypto, and the prices start to go up, and people start to get back interested, people that were on Steem before that left are going to be like, yo, oh man, the crypto market back moving. So I had a Steem account. Then go to Steem, and they may or may not see. I could be totally wrong. I mean, Hive could just come and completely promote and just make sure everybody knows. Any and everybody that ever came back to Steem, they can make sure they knew, hey, there was a hard fork, and they can explain all the drama. But the crazy thing is that I talked to some YouTubers now that are still grounded and founded and aware, apparently, of what's going on in the general crypto space, and they don't really know much about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? They don't know there was an error in the code. They don't know, you know, there's a bunch of stuff that people still don't know. You know, so it's like when the eye gets back on crypto and everybody comes flooding back, it's like, okay, there's still going to be a lot of people. And if you noticed, another thing I noticed was the trending page is a lot of like Asian posts now. You know what I'm saying? The trending page is like when the majority of people from the original Steem went to Hive. You know, a lot of those were English, you know, not English, but like, you know, yeah, I mean, there were English words, posts, and stuff like that. Now there's a lot of Asian posts, you know, so this is telling me like his influence in the Asian community. You know, most of the majority of the people that are using Steem now that are getting to the trending page are Asian posts. So, and they apparently don't care. You know, either that or they're double posting. You know, so it's like when the eye gets back on crypto, is this going to be, you know, it's kind of like Bitcoin Cash. You know what I'm saying? It's like Bitcoin Cash hard for it. But, you know, it didn't destroy Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, Steem hard forked, but there's still going to be people, you know, he's still going to use that to his advantage. Justin Sun is still going to use that to his advantage to try to onboard people to Steem. So what I'm saying is, like, even if it's shit because it's centralized, like, that doesn't mean that the value of it is going to necessarily go away. It all depends. And if that comes collapsing down, then, you know, what if Hive comes collapsing down? Like, I mean, before the Hartford, before all this happened, a lot of people, I mean, where was all the people yelling, oh, Steem is shit. Steem is going to, like, Steem can't rebound. Like, now they're hard forked into Hive. That doesn't change who's behind it. The people behind it, the community behind it, it's still the same people. You know what I'm saying? You could take the same people, put them in a different country, give them a different name, and the outcome that was going to happen is still going to happen. So for the people that think that it was shit already on Steam before the hard fork, should be feeling still like it's shit now. Like where those people at? Where those people yelling at? You know. I don't know. We'll see. Hive will turn into what Steam would have turned into because it's the same people. They just moved to a different coin. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Whatever Steam was going to be, Hive is going to wind up being. And Steam will become whatever Justice Sun turns it into, based on whatever kind of outreach or whatever goes along with that. And at the end of the day, they're both blogging platforms where you post content, you can upvote, downvote. Some of the rules are different because of the hard forks and the power downs and stuff like that. But will this provide healthy competition? Maybe, I don't know. Comment down below your thoughts on this if you even care. I mean, a lot of people they don't really care about Steam. They don't care about Hive. They don't care about posting content, upvotes and downvotes, and you know they just feel like hey, the people behind it are all scammers, and they're people behind it they're greedy and it's set up to just take your money and all this whatever. You know, I looked up my account. Like I've been earning. You don't earn really unless you cash out for some type of value that you put into play in the real world, but. I don't know, man. I don't know what the future. But either way, we gonna see. Because I learned my lesson. It's another thing. I'm at the point now with Steam and Hive to where it's like I've put in enough time and effort and investments to where it's like, yo, just whatever happens to it, just let that shit ride. You know what I'm saying? Like Steam and Hive is not the make or break in my portfolio, so let it ride. Like don't take it like why leave out? Why get out? Is it like at this point it's like why get out either one of them? Why get out? Why get out altogether? Because you know I didn't intend on permanently getting out of LBC, but I did exchange a lot of my LBC for Ethereum, and I got punished for that because right after I did that, the value of LBC shot up through the roof, and the value of ETH pretty much stayed the same, and I missed out on a potential pretty hefty gain. Now that LBC is kind of retracing back down to where it was, what up? What up, FOMO? Now that LBC is kind of retracing back down to where it was, that's kind of good for me because when I get new fiat, I'm going to keep the Ethereum that I got. When I get new fiat, I'm going to go ahead and start building my LBC back up. But the point here is that I just feel like, it's like, why? I'm just at the point now, it's like, why make any drastic moves? That's why when I hit the power down button today, I did hit the full power down and I just unpowered it down because I was like, hold on, man, you just making you making long term decisions on possible short term events. Like, just why? Like, why power that down? Like, why leave it? Like, once I get a coin now, I just feel like once I get a coin, whatever I believe in it for, just wait because in whatever the darkest days of anything is, even Hive, it's like you don't know what can. Like, nobody saw none of this coming for the medium to long term. Like last year, nobody even this wasn't even a thing, right? So that's proof that like you don't know what next year can bring. We all know that crypto moves fast. A month in crypto is like a year. So like 365 days from now, you don't know what going on. So it's like why even just if it's not even your main thing, if Hive and Steam ain't even like your main portfolio, just leave it alone. So that's how I felt. I was like, just leave that shit alone. Why everybody saying my mic low? Man, right. Give me a second, y'all. Let me see. My damn mic. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Is that better? I mean, I got it damn near cranked all the way up. Let me look at the sound test here. Yo, is it better? Like, I mean, I'm damn near eating my microphone right now. I don't know. You're low. Why in the fuck? All right, hold on. Okay. How about now? Is that better? No, that's still. See, that should be picked. All right, mic check. Okay. All right, this is cranked up all the way, but I also got parameters set to where it's supposed to pick up the sound at certain frequencies or whatever. So how about that? Is that good now, or should I still mess with it? Like I'm just talking normal, talking regular. Like, is that good? And that also means that whatever I said previous to this might not have been heard good on the playback video. So that's not good. What up, Crypto Wonder? Says what up to the truth in the chat. I'm leaving the Hive and Steem alone as well. Crypto can be unpredictable. That is worse. What? You trolling me, man? Cause I don't. Come on, man. I mean, FOMO wouldn't troll me like that. I block his ass. Hold on. Let me look at my filter. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. What if I just yell? Like, can y'all hear me now if I'm yelling? Like, fuck. Damn. If you could turn it up, it would be better. You could hear it just low. I don't know what the fuck. Let me check my playback real quick then. Check my playback. Let's see what he's. What if I just yell? Like, can y'all hear me now if I'm yelling? You know, where it's gonna go. You don't know. It is low. I mean, pretty much the bulk of everybody that was a drop. I mean, it is kind of low, but I just turned the volume up on my YouTube a little bit. But hold on. Mic check, mic check. This is the mic check. But hold on. Mic check, mic check. This is the mic check. That seemed better on my playback, so we'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm gonna have to just trouble because it shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be like that, man. I shouldn't have to have a mic. You know what I'm saying? Eating the microphone and all this or whatever. But yeah, I turned the mic gain all the way up. I got it on OBS, but I have to look more deep into the. I'm gonna have to look into the properties a little bit deeper when I'm off stream. I don't want to mess with it too much right now. I mean, I got my filters. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mess with it, man. What's this right here? Yeah, I'm gonna mess with it. I'm gonna mess with it after this, but because I'm pretty much yeah, well, because I want to get it perfect. Because like I be seeing people like they don't have to eat their mics, man. Like fuck. Like sometimes it be doing good, sometimes it don't, man. It's crazy. But anyway, I'll just try and speak louder or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna just finish it off. So, back to what Crypto Wonder was saying. He said he gonna leave Hive and Steam alone. But see, like me, I feel you. But it's like, damn, it's like I'm already locked in. They about to give me the airdrop once the hard fork happen. It's like it's not a main part of my portfolio. It's like even if I powered all my Steam and all my Hive down, that's like 20 grand. Like, dog, it's like 25 grand maybe. It's like what I'm gonna do it like I might as well have just left it alone and see what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's just leave that 25 alone and just see what happens. Because, like I said, a year from now, who knows? And then it's like a 50-50. It's like, okay, let's say Steam died, but Hive go ham. I'm winning. If Hive dies, Steam go ham. I'm winning. So it's like, what if both die? Whatever. Wasn't the main part of my portfolio. Like, I don't think that's gonna happen. There's too many it's too many tryhards. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's too many people that love it. So I don't know, man. It's just right now this is crazy. On top of the fact that people are trying to say that Satoshi moves some coins, like Satoshi did not move those coins. I know that's already proven. It's like, I mean, it didn't take very long for people to start realizing that, but it was a good topic to get people buzzing, talking about the coins moving and shit. Like, dog, the Reddit went ham, man. Talking about he wakes up, he and these 1 million of Bitcoin. Like, come on, dog, no. But I do think it's funny. Like a lot of people probably already know if you're into crypto like me, you already on read up on this already. Then again, I'm up overnight sometimes, so I get a chance to read a lot of stuff while everybody else is, still asleep. But one of the address that moved the bitcoins, they um they were listed in Craig's Wright's court documents as one of the addresses that he said he owned, but he didn't have access to from the Tulip Trust or whatever. Let me see something real quick. Let me see. Mic check, mic check. All right, let me see if that works a little better. I adjusted the open threshold. Do the close threshold. Filters. I mean, I feel like I'm completely messing this up, but anyway, yeah. So if the sound sounds too crazy, let me know because I'm messing with the thresholds. I came in late. Truth, did Steem do something? Oh yes, it did a lot. It did a lot, man. Basically, they hard forked, and they did another. I think hard fork 23. And when they did this hard fork, the witnesses on Steem or Justice Sun or whatever you want to say, because like I said, Justice Sun is trying to say he's not a part of this. He didn't orchestrate this hard fork, but you know, basically Steem did a hard fork, and when they hard forked it, they made the power down go from 13 weeks to 4 weeks, and they basically took the Steem and Steem power that the old Steem witnesses owned and took it from them. But when they took that Steem and Steem power, they transferred it to an account called you gonna make me sign this? Just look at this. Oh, that's Steam wallet, my fault. They took it. Let's see if I can bring it up. And post a guy called Community 321. It went into this account, and whoever had either had control of the keys for this account or got access to it or whatever, they took that Steem and sent it to Bittrex. Basically, apparently foiling the plans of Justin Sun to try to steal the Steem. So if you go to this guy's or whoever this is page, you go to the wallet, and if you go all the way to the bottom, you can see down here that Smitop, whatever this profile is, 2 days ago was already testing this account to make sure it could receive the Steem for Hard Fork 23. And then right after that, somebody, Foxon, I don't know whose side this guy is on, but they already was basically putting out there that, hey, this account was referenced in code for the hard fork coming up to receive the stolen funds. So they already knew so this guy, since he's calling it stolen funds, is probably not on Justin Sun's side because he's calling it stolen. So he's coming here to call out this account and say, hey, look, this is the account that's going to get the money. And then boom, the accounts get the money. Look at this right here. 23,627,501 Steem. And it says that these are funds stolen by the Steem witnesses using Hard Fork 23 on May 20th, 2020. Please return them to their original owner prior to the fork. So they took I guess they took this before the fork, and this account was trying to get those Steem back to their owners before the fork. Now Bittrex, it went to an account. I think the wallets were closed when this happened. So Bittrex pretty much just owns the Steem right now. So it's up to Bittrex to figure out what they want to do with this. What up, Wes? Good, man. You've turned into a ghost. Yeah, that's my new nickname. Ghost Truce. Got to keep the people guessing. You feel me? And then pop back up at like 8 in the morning with a live stream. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get down, dog. Ninja vanish, dog. And then live stream every day for 30 days straight. But yeah, so 23 million Steem. Um, uh, Another like 427 Steem right here too. Um, and then I guess these are in Korean, telling Justice Sun it's not good to steal. So, and then people are coming here like, what? So I mean, and then here, Justice Sun gets pwned, boom, boom, boom. So yeah, I mean, something this is huge. Steem definitely just, I mean, this is going to be the talk of the town for a little while because of this. And I think I just asked myself, at what point is it going to be an end, if there is an end ever? I mean, it's not the same as like Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, but like, look at that, like Bitcoin Cash doesn't seem to be going away. You know what I'm saying? Bitcoin isn't either. You know, Bitcoin SV, as much as I would like it to go away, doesn't seem like it's going away, and Bitcoin ain't either. Hive is not going away. But it doesn't look like Steem is either. I mean, Justice Sun is going to want to protect his investment, and unless he goes to prison for stealing 23 million Steem, who knows? Justice Sun posted on Twitter yesterday calling out Vitalik was pretty amusing. Yeah, absolutely right. Let's take a look at that. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. Where is it at? Actually, you know what? We can go. Where's my Reddit post at? Yeah, that was hilarious. Oh, it's not there. I know where it's at. It's right here. Yeah, they got petty on this jank, dog. They got petty. He said, shouldn't every Steem user just be moving to Hive at this point? And then Justin was like, shouldn't every Ethereum user just be moving to Tron at this point? And then they just went in on Justin as like, that's crazy, man. They got petty, dog. Because they're like, Tron is, the copy of Ethereum's white paper. And I mean, this is. And I see why Vitalik took a shot at him because, I mean, this is arch nemesis. This is a guy, he made Tron, Tron is a whole lot faster, but, they got a lot of copy stuff from Ethereum. But my thing is like, what does this do, man? This is some personal, this is some human being shit right here. This is that, This is what this is. This, you know what I'm saying? This is throwing rocks. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, hey, is this Vitalik supporting Hive? Because he's telling people to go to Hive. Vitalik, you got a Hive account, man? This all just started wrong, man. I mean, that is a big difference than freezing somebody's. I mean, you know what? I mean, you know what should have happened, man? They should have just. I mean, at the end of the day, we all in crypto fall under the same narrative of not your keys, not your coins, right? So no, you're not watching the replay. You better not be watching the replay. Why would you think we're watching the replay? I probably said for people that are going to watch the replay. Because there's going to be people that they're not going to be up this early in the morning. They're going to be watching the replay. So I wanted to talk about a bunch of stuff in the video. No, you good. All right, truce. So, what was I saying? It threw me off, FOMO. But, oh, truce. Shouldn't everything, yeah. I can't even remember what I was saying. Couldn't get back to live. Oh. Anyway, since I can't remember what I was talking about right there. Um, oh, they should have just stuck to the original concept of not your keys, not your crypto. And I mean, I know it's messed up if Justin's son rightfully purchased a shit ton of Steem that was promised not to be used for anything or whatever. But if he purchased it, he purchased it. You know, it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know who really drew the first blood, the first swing. You know, who shot the gun first, really. You know, like, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, what if I would have bought it? You know, what if you would have bought it? You know, if you own that crypto, you know what I'm saying. And there's a lot of other aspects to it. Like I said, you know, how the exchanges use their Steem power. But even then, it goes back to the original concept: not your keys, not your crypto. So if you got crypto on the exchange, it's not yours. You're just hoping that somebody else lets you use that or borrow that crypto. It's technically not yours, man. That's how crypto works. So I can't say they brought on themselves, but it just shows, and then it also shows kind of the problems with proof of stake, man. You know, proof of stake is really about who's got the most wealth to obtain the most. I mean, look at EOS, man. You know, look at EOS, man. But still a lot of bugs to work out. It just goes to show nothing's really perfect, man. Ain't nothing perfect. But where do we go from here? I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna just hold what I got. I'm gonna wait for my airdrop, and you know, I'm gonna just keep accumulating more LBC. Keep working on that. I got my bag of Ethereum that I wanted, so I'm pretty satisfied. It says Justin Sun is Steem's coronavirus. Man, you ain't never lied. It's the Hornets, dog. And then I was also thinking, I was like, man, Justin just out of nowhere just came and put a money dick right in the fucking treehouse, dog. Like, it almost makes me think like, so he was just sitting around one day like, you know what, I'm gonna just go fuck up Steem. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it, it's like, because it's like, if you really had good intentions, then instead of just running to the treehouse with all your soldiers and taking over, like, you would sit back and learn what Steem was and then figure out a real way to really help it. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't trying to figure out a way to help it. This was like some straight up takeover shit. You feel me? Kind of like when they came in and took over the land from the Native Americans. They didn't come over here and was like, you know what, we're going to help you build your country. They came over and was like, no, we taking this shit, dog. That's what just happened. Justin didn't come over and say, he kind of acted like he came over like, yo, I'm gonna help. But he just came and just took the shit over because I don't even feel like he took the time to really understand what was going on Steem. Whether there was some corrupt shit there or not, he didn't, you know, if you really want to help and you got that kind of financial power to come and just take over like that, are you really trying to help, you know? But let me get my Hive tokens, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my Hive, dog. Let me cop my Hive. If y'all don't mind. Damn, I can't go to this full page. Fuck. Let me get my Hive, dog. Cause I ain't even, and then I'm like, maybe I should start posting now, you know. But like, dude, I ain't got shit here, dog. Like, look at that. I got on my Hive account worth $71, but they gonna airdrop my ass though. But look at that, Craig Wright exposed again. Why would he list this then? I mean, I don't know, man. Definitely one of the original accounts, man, that moved Bitcoin, but damn. I don't know, man. Well, that's pretty much it, man. Unless y'all got some questions or something y'all want to talk about. What's been going on with y'all, man? Fomo, what you been up to, man? Who else still in this chain? Let's see. Why would he live? I got 4 watching, man. What's good? Or we gonna just talk about some more crypto shit? Take a look at let's take a look at CoinDesk. I like how they be posting stuff on here. They be like, "Oh, Bitcoin drops over 3%, blah blah blah," and by the time they post it and people read about it, the price not moved again. Like the price already done went and did some more shit. Was it Craig right yesterday? Man, hell no. Nah. Was it Craig right yesterday? Look at this shit. Look at this shit, man. That shit doing just what I had drugs to do too. I swear, if it follow my line, dog. I mean, that's damn near a double top, but I don't know. It might be making a wedge. But Craig Wright, was that him? Fuck no. Because if it was him, he probably would have put a message or something in there, or like, I mean, these are coins that are coming out of one of the coins that he listed, saying that he had the key or he was in ownership of, but he didn't have the keys to control them. So, you know, where's that chart at? Let me see if I can find this chart real quick. There was a chart on Reddit, I think, that somebody was talking about this. Oh, you know what? Maybe it was on YouTube. Basically, there was a chart showing, you know, like, hey, what up, Saint? It was basically a chart showing, hey, you know, if this was, you know, this was this wallet. Let me try and find it for y'all. Where did I see that shit at? It had to have been Reddit, man. It was basically showing a chart of the movement of the different coins. It might have been on YouTube. It might have been on somebody's YouTube video, and I saw it on there, and that's where I'm thinking that from. But it showed Satoshi's coins, and then it showed other early miners. So yeah, I definitely think. I mean, it was obviously early miners, but I don't think it was. I don't think it was Craig Wright that did that. Maybe it was somebody that found a hard drive. Maybe. Another weird thing is they said they sent that shit to Coinbase. Like, oh, if you're an early miner, like, well, I mean, I guess, I mean, maybe, but like, you gonna send that shit to Coinbase, dog? I don't, and don't confirm that. That's not confirmed. That's just what I read somewhere. You know, like where are they sending this shit to? You know, I guess it doubled back to a couple Segway addresses or something like that to get spent in the future. I don't know. I've read a bunch of stuff on it, but I mean, hey, that, you know what? This is another thing, real quick. I'm gonna say this real quick. It's kind of good though. You know, you look at these big wallets that mined a bunch of Bitcoin early on. You want distribution. You know what I'm saying? You want them coins to get spread around at some point. And the price is supposed to help it do that. You know, when the value of these coins start to go up so much, it's, in my own personal opinion, it's supposed to incentivize those big bag holders to sell some. And that helps decentralization, helps spreading out the wealth of the coins. You don't want all these Bitcoin bag holders. You know, you don't want somebody with 1 million coins, Satoshi. I mean, if those coins are stuck, those coins are stuck. But if you look at some of these other big wallets, at some point you want those coins to circulate because you don't want it to be where only a very small percent holds all these coins. Because then, you know, that's not the point. That's not the point here. Said, bro, the witnesses did it. Yeah. What do you mean though? You mean the witnesses did it and not just the Sun? You saying the witnesses on Steem did the last hard fork without just the Sun? Or you think, or what are you saying right there, Saint? Fomo said it's very possible someone had found an old computer and realized it had a PK on it somewhere. I need to find out how many coins was in that. I mean, this is a really, really old. I mean, these coins were mined in 2009, dog. Like, I don't know. That's a good topic to research and look up. I'm sure that'll be revealed here in the near future. There are people working 24/7 on that. I'm almost certain. Coinbase hacked the wallet. I wouldn't be surprised. They did quantum computing. One of their family members, maybe. Crypto Saint. Yeah, I mean, let me try and see if I can find the post because it was somebody that was talking about this shit. Hold on, you know what? I think I might can find it. Damn, where did I see that shit at? It had a damn chart. It had a chart of the addresses. No, that ain't it. I don't know, man. I don't even waste time looking for it. But it was basically a chart showing all those early addresses and showing the movement of them, stuff like that. I mean, if I really, really had to sit up here and really think, why would 50 coins move from an early address like that? I don't know. Maybe it's some miners that have to pay for mining costs after the halving. I don't know shit. Maybe some miners had to go ahead and get rid of one of their old stashes because they're having. Now I don't know, man. That's a good ass question, bro. That's a good ass question. Damn, I wish I could find that chart. Let me see something here. Oh damn. This is the one I was talking about right here. So this is some of the timestamps. This is the chart I was talking about. You know. So yeah, no, I ain't thinking. I'm not thinking that was Satoshi, man. And knowing Craig Wright, if it was him, he'd be on the front page right now talking about, look, I'm Satoshi. So it's a sign from God, man. Yeah, like I said, to be honest with you, deep down inside, I kind of want to. I mean, I want the coins to spread around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Slowly and shit. Don't dump. Don't kill it, but spread them shits around, man. That's why I be happy. Like the price of the coins that I be in, they fluctuate. Like sometimes I can get them at a good price. Sometimes they're not so good of a price to get them at. That helps distribution. You know what I'm saying? That helps distribution. What have been even better is like, what if that shit had a message on the transaction? Like, what if the transaction said, "I am not Craig Wright, and I'm also not Satoshi." Like something like that, or just any kind of message to just throw a loop in the shit, like, you know. And then at the end, it was like truce. It's like, no. What if I was one of the old original 2009 miners? I just been faking this whole time, like. What if that transaction was me, dog? Then what? What if y'all found out that shit was me, and then this was the last video I ever did, and I never came back? All my social media, everything gone, just disappeared. I left a message on the block saying that all that shit said was truth. That should be funny. Like sell now. And like I said, I mean, if Satoshi moved his coins, would that make me want to sell? That's what I gotta ask myself. Would that really honestly make me want to sell? The only reason why I would be like maybe sell was in knowledge of the fact that I understood that the panic it would cause in other humans to want to sell. I can't imagine like, if it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for me understanding how other humans move in that crowd mentality, I actually wouldn't even care if he started moving his coins. You know, now if he started selling them for fiat, I would be fairly concerned. I mean, we're in the accumulation phase. Like, what would be the purpose of trading a cell phone for a payphone? You know, I mean, that's just how I see it. Unless you intended on getting more cell phones later on because the value of your payphones increased. I mean, that's how I look at it when it comes between like crypto and fiat. It's like, dude, only reason why, and I'm telling you, I still wouldn't go back straight to fiat. I would still find some type of stable coin. Like, I got to stay away from paper money, man. It was only about 400,000. Yeah, and that ain't shit. If you got the, and see, that's why I gotta look. I want to see. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's try to find. Let's take a look at the address. Come on, man. Somebody drop the address. God damn it! I hate cryptocurrency. Yo, what's the address for this shit, man? I gotta figure out the address. Let me see what I can type in. Find this address. Mm. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking for the address that moved it. You know what? Well alert probably got it. Well alert. Got him. What the fuck? Oh, this is idiot. Idiot. Wrong one. Hold up. Where this shit at? Damn, I just had it. Is this the one? So hold up. Oh, you know what? Let me look at this. Cause this is definitely the address right here. My dumbass could have just did this. It's got 23 transactions. So damn, hold up. Am I stupid or did this motherfucker only have 50 bitcoins in here to begin with? Like, what the fuck? Oh, it did. So this was just a wallet that just receive either one of the rewards or it just had 50 Bitcoins to begin with. And they didn't even move it all at once. They moved parts of it. They did 10. They moved a few. They moved a few times. They did a few things. So it wasn't like one big move. Yeah, they fucking yeah. They had a nice little bit of action going on. They moved a bunch of shit. But yeah, this is definitely a OG address. There it is. February the 9th, 2009, 50 Bitcoin. Yeah, this shit ain't fucking. This ain't shit, man. This ain't Craig Wright or Satoshi. It's just a wallet that just had the 50 Bitcoin. You know, back then they was getting 50 Bitcoin for rewards, so it's just a wallet that caught one of the rewards. And I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it, dog. But all right, well, I'll wrap it up, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. Not your keys, not your crypto. Craig Wright is not Satoshi.